Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hi guys, my name is Dini Maisaro.
My name is Naila Utari.
We will have a dialogue with the topic talking about the experience of attending a music concert.
Kakak,
Ayah,
selamat ulang tahun.
terima kasih.
Pada akhirnya ini semua hanya permulaan.
Hey Dini, I've been waiting for you to come online. How was it? The Selamat Ulang Tahun concert. I saw your Instagram stories and it looked so dreamlike.
Hi Nai, I honestly still haven't processed everything. It was one of the most intimate, emotional nights I've ever experienced.
Wow, now I really regret not going. Okay, start from the top. What time did you leave the house?
I left around 2 p.m. even though the gate didn't open until 5. I just didn't want to risk anything. I took the train and then a Grab. On the way, I kept replaying the album. It felt like I was preparing my heart.
That's already so poetic. Did you meet other fans while waiting in line?
Yes, and that was one of my favorite parts. Everyone was so gentle. People were giving out free little handmade bookmarks with Nadine lyrics on them. So we're journaling while waiting. One girl brought precious flowers to give to strangers. It felt like a little soft community.
That sounds so wholesome, not your usual Rodi concert crowd.
Exactly. There was this quiet anticipation. No one was shoving or pushing. People spoke in hushed voices, like we were entering a secret space.
What did you wear?
I wore a light blue midi dress with teeny white flowers. My hair was in a braid and I wore minimal makeup. Just enough I blushed to match the concert poster. Haha.
You really went all in with the vibe. I love it. Did you get food before going in?
Yeah, there were booths outside the venue. I had a warm bowl of creamy mushroom pasta and lavender lemonade. It was actually amazing. Even the food tastes calm, if that makes sense.
No, that totally makes sense for a Dandin Amiza concert. I imagine it all being very soft and intentional.
It was. Even the staff handing out wristbands were unusually gentle. One of them complimented my dress and whispered, "You look like a Nadine lyric." I almost cried before the concert even started.
Okay, I will stop right there.
I almost did, lol.
What was the stage like?
It was simple but magical. There were long white curtains flowing at the sides, fiery lights dangling, and big moon-shaped light hanging above the stage. On the floor of the stage, there were scratch pads, books, and old toys, like someone childhood memory box exploded.
That's so on brand. Did she walk in with a big intro?
No, just a soft narration played over the speakers. It was like a birthday letter. Then she walked in barefoot, in long with dress, holding a candle. The room was dead silent.
Goosebumps. What was the opening song?
She started with intro bertamu. Just her and her guitar, no band yet. Her voice was so clear. It felt like she was singing directly to every single person.
Did the audience sing along?
Softly, even whispered the lyrics like they were afraid to interrupt her. It was the quietest, most respectful audience I've ever been part of.
I love that. How many songs did she sing?
She performed almost the whole Selamat Ulang Tahun album, plus Rumpah, Sorai, Taruh, dan even Semua Aku Dirayakan. Between songs, she would pause and tell stories about turning 20, about her first, about growing slowly.
Any story that stood out to you?
Yes, before bertahun, she talked about her mom and how complicated their love was. She said, Noel, love is loud. Some love looks like waiting. I swear the whole crowd felt that light.
That hit me even now. What was the most emotional moment for you?
When she sang Amin paling serius, the lights golden, and the visual of short videos played behind her. Everyone turned on their phone lights, but no one held them high. We all kept them close to our chests. Like we were praying, I cried, like really cried.
Did you see other people crying too?
Yes, some people were hugging. A few wept tears silently. One girl beside me just sat down and hugged her knees. No one judged. It felt like safe to feel.
That's so rare. It's more than a concert. It's like a healing session.
That's exactly how it felt. Like we were being reminded it's okay to feel fragile, to grow slow, to be answered.
Did she say anything about the meaning behind the album?
Yes, she said Selamat Ulang Tahun was her way of embracing herself after years of sin. That birthdays always made her anxious, and she wanted to reclaim them not as a celebration but as a reflection.
That makes so much sense. I always feel that in her lyrics.
Yeah, me too. She talked a lot about shame, softness, and the passion to become someone to face. One quote stuck with me. Kita tumbuh meski perlahan itu cukup. I wanted to tattoo it on my skin.
Sam, did she interact with the crowd much?
Yes, between songs she read out notes thrown on stage. One said, "I'm learning to forgive my younger self," and she smiled and whispered, "She's always been trying her best." I heard someone sob behind me after that.
Oh my god, that's beautiful. Did she perform Tumbuh?
Yes, during the encore, that was the closing song. Everyone held hands in a chain. I didn't feel like an ending, it felt like being planted together, growing as one.
I need to go to her next show. Did you get any merch?
Yeah, I got a lyric journal with quotes like "Aku tumbuh karena luka," a small candle with her handwriting on it, and a mirror keychain that says "Cermin kecil untuk hari besar."
You really brought the whole vibe home. Did you feel heavy after?
No, surprisingly, I feel like someone inside me unclaimed, like I'd been holding my breath for years and finally excited.
I love that for you. Okay, final question. If Nadine were in front of you right now, what would you say?
I'd say thank you for making music that holds space for creative people, for reminding us that slowness is still growth, and that softness is not weakness, it's survival.
You're gonna make me cry right now. I am so happy you experienced that. But next time, promise me I get to come.
Promise, we'll wear linen, carry on our netbooks, and cry under fairy lights together.
Yes, and after, we'll sit in silence in a quiet cafe and write everything we felt.
Exactly, let them emotions settle like tea leaves.
Perfect. Okay, play the album. Let's listen together, even from afar.
Let me light the candle I bought. We're entering Nadine Modena.
Okay, the candle's lit, and I just press play. Intro bertamu is starting. Even just the first drum already makes me feel something.
Right, it's like a gentle invitation into a very personal world. That first line always hit me. Aku datang bukan untuk menang. It sets the tone for the whole album.
Yeah, it's like she's saying, I'm not here to impress. I'm just here to be real. That's rare in music.
And in life too, most of us into spaces trying to prove something, but nothing just enters and says, I'm just here to exist with you.
Exactly, like she's giving you permission to be enough without doing anything.
That's what the whole concert feel like appreciation, to rest, to cry, to just.
Which song hit you the hardest when you heard it live?
Honestly, bertaut, especially when she sang the line segala luka yang melekat, mencoba kuat mengurat. I thought of my mom, of the silent wise wife both tried to love each other. I didn't realize how much of that song mirrored my life.
I'm getting teary just thinking about it. That's the thing about her lyrics. They feel like pages turned out of your own diary, but written better.
Yes, and there's something sacred about hearing hundreds of people quietly sing those some line, like we all come with our own pain, but we're healing in harmony.
It's kind of like collective therapy, but through music.
Exactly, and she does it without cursing. She just shares her own sadness, and somehow that gives space for ours.
That reminds me, what happened after the concert? Did people injure?
Yes, a lot of people didn't rise up. Some sat back down in their seats, hanging their merch bags like they were holding on to the feeling. Others stood quickly, wiping their eyes. One girl near me was holding a tiny mirror and repeating a quote from the concert under her breath.
Which quote?
Tak perlu jadi terang untuk disebut ada. You don't need be too bright to be seen. I think that girl really needed her to hear that.
We all do, especially now, when everyone's trying to shine the loudest.
That's why Nadine feels like such a relief. She whispered instead of scream. She makes you want to be still, not perform.
Okay, Taro is playing now. This one always makes me think about how much I've tried to be someone for others instead of just being myself.
Yes, that line kalau aku jatuh, siapa yang masang sayap? Always gets me is like asking who will catch me if I stop pretending.
So much of her music is about unlearning all that self-pressure.
And learning to love the version of your that's not always okay. She really celebrates the queer you, the scratch you, the version of you in between person.
You know, I think this concert changed you a little.
I did. I think it reminded me that feeling deeply isn't something to hide, that I can be soft and strong at the same time.
That's beautiful. I've missed talking to you like this. I didn't realize how much I needed this conversation.
Me too. It feels like we were creating our own little afterglow of the concert right now.
Let's make a pact. Next time Nadine performs, wherever it is, we go together.
Deal. We'll wear white dresses, bring our journals, and cry together during Amin paling serious.
And after, we'll sit a quiet coffee shop, order something floral like lavender tea, and write about everything we felt.
Maybe even write a letter to our past selves.
Yes, or the version of us who still doubts her worth.
I think mine needs that letter. Maybe I'll start it tonight.
Do it, and if you feel like sharing, I love to read it.
Thank you, Nai, for listening, for holding space for all of this.
Always, that's what friends are for. And maybe that's what Nadine reminds us of, that we are not alone in our feelings.
Exactly, it's not just about her music. It's about the quiet bridge it's built between people like us.
Then, let's keep walking that bridge together.
Always.
You know, this wasn't just a conversation about a concert. It felt like a reminder of who we are when we let ourselves feel.
Exactly, like a soft return to ourselves.
Let's promise something. No matter how busy or chaotic life gets, let's keep having nights like this, music tea and conversations that heal.
Deal. Even if we're miles apart one day, we'll make time for this for us.
Good, because some songs aren't meant to be listened to alone. They are meant to be shared, just like this moment.
I'm so grateful for tonight. Thank you, Naila.
Thank you, Dini, for letting me into your favorite moments. I'll remember this one for a long time.